You're strapped in, the cabin doors have closed, and just as the plane starts taxiing, it hits hunger. The slow, creeping kind that makes even a $10 hummus cup sound like a 5-star meal. You glance around. The guy in 19C is spooning Greek yogurt with granola. Someone in row 22? They've got a full charcuterie spread. And you? You're crunching through a sad little bag of pretzels like it's your last meal before battle. Now here's the funny part, every time we've told viewers to pack food for flights, someone comments, "Wait. I thought TSA doesn't allow food on planes." That's a huge misconception, and airlines love that you believe it. Because in reality, you can bring way more food through security than most people realize. The trick is knowing what passes and what gets stopped. So today, let's break down the TSA snack hacks airlines don't want you to know. TSA and food, what's really allowed? Here's where most travelers get confused. They assume TSA bans food. But TSA doesn't care what you eat, they only care about how it looks on a scanner. Solid food? No problem. Granola bars, trail mix, sandwiches, even a Big Mac, walk right through. Spreadable or pourable food? That's where the 3.4-ounce liquid rule kicks in. Peanut butter, yogurt, hummus, dressing, guacamole, TSA calls them spreadables, and they'll get flagged if too big. Yes, you can technically carry a mini container of ranch if it fits in your quart-size liquids bag. But who really wants dip sitting next to their deodorant? That's why so many people give up and buy airport food instead. But once you know the rules, you'll never have to settle for sad snacks again. The frozen food loophole. Here's a little-known rule airlines won't tell you. If food is completely frozen solid during screening, it doesn't count as a liquid. That means you can freeze yogurt cups, smoothies, mashed avocado, even oatmeal. Toss them in a small cooler bag with a frozen ice pack, and by the time you're cruising at 35,000 feet, you've got a chilled, homemade snack that didn't cost $12 at the terminal. Pro tip, TSA only allows your ice pack if it's totally frozen. Half melted? They'll probably make you toss it. But losing ice is better than losing your whole meal plan. The ice pack hack. Most gel packs get tossed because they soften too fast. But here's the smarter move, freeze a regular water bottle. As long as it's solid, TSA lets it through. Inside your bag, it keeps snacks cold, and once it melts, boom, you've got a free drink. Just freeze it overnight in a cheap plastic bottle, and you've hacked both hydration and refrigeration at once. Hot food, no problem. Here's something most travelers don't believe, you can bring a hot, homemade meal through TSA, no tricks, no loopholes. Fitness pros do this all the time. Meals like ground beef and rice sealed in insulated thermoses? Totally fine. The rule is simple, as long as it's solid and not swimming in soup or gravy, TSA won't blink. And it's not just about saving money, it's about eating something you actually enjoy instead of overpriced, mystery chicken in plastic wrap. Instant meals on board. Want hot food without carrying it pre-cooked? Bring dry mixes. Instant oatmeal, cup noodles, protein shake powder, soup packets. TSA waves these through since they're dry. Once you're past security, water is everywhere. Airport cafes give hot water if you ask politely, and flight attendants usually will too. Just add water to your thermos, and you've got a hot, satisfying meal without breaking any rules. Bento boxes, the ultimate hack. Snack boxes at the airport look gourmet until you realize you just paid $12 for crackers and cheese cubes. Instead, pack a DIY bento box. Think grilled chicken, rice balls, sweet potatoes, steamed broccoli, or sliced fruit. Compact, TSA friendly. Want dipping sauce? Freeze it overnight in a leak-proof container and let it thaw mid-flight. Suddenly, your economy seat feels a lot less economy. Don't forget the utensils. The biggest rookie mistake? Packing food but forgetting utensils. Nothing's worse than staring at a thermos of eggs and trying to eat it with a coffee stirrer. Solution: toss in a plastic fork and spoon from your last takeout, or carry a lightweight reusable set made of bamboo or silicone. TSA only bans sharp knives, everything else is fair game. Protect your snacks. Ever opened your bag to find your sandwich flattened into crumbs? Here's a fix: repurpose a Pringles can or a protein powder tube. It keeps rice cakes, sandwiches, or granola bars from being crushed in transit. It's a small trick that makes a huge difference, because nothing ruins travel vibes faster than crumb confetti all over your carry-on. Fancy at 35,000 feet. Who says you need first class for luxury? You can pack your own mini charcuterie board: salami, brie wedges, nuts, dried fruit, cheese crisps. TSA doesn't care. And suddenly your cramped seat feels just a little more civilized. Sometimes the flex isn't spending more, it's being prepared. The Starbucks bag trick. Here's a sneaky but legal hack. TSA doesn't care how many bags you carry. Gate agents do. But if you toss your homemade food into a paper bag from Starbucks or Pret, nobody bats an eye. It just looks like you grabbed something at the terminal. Inside? Your homemade sandwich, bento, or snack stash. No bag fees, no questions. Fresh fruit wins every time. Airport stands love charging $7 for a tiny fruit cup. But TSA fully allows whole fruit. Apples, bananas, oranges, no problem on domestic flights. Just remember, if you're flying internationally, eat them before customs. For domestic trips, they're the simplest, healthiest travel snack you can bring. Stay organized at security. Here's the final tip: don't just scatter food all over your bag. Put everything into one clear pouch or packing cube. At security, place it in a bin just like a laptop. TSA scans it quickly, you avoid random bag checks, and your carry-on stays clean and crumb-free. Wrap up. So, what's going in your bag next time you fly? A frozen smoothie? A protein-packed bento? Or maybe just a humble apple with peanut butter packs? Whatever it is, you no longer have to play the overpriced airport food game. You've got the hacks. The power's back in your hands. If you found this helpful, drop your favorite travel snack in the comments, hit that like button so more travelers see it. Until next time, pack smart, snack smarter, and enjoy the flight.